Quack, quack, quack. I think we're here. Get everything to where it needs to be. Alright, we're gonna take a look at all the builds if people are ready for that, and then I'm gonna probably scream. I'm gonna stream Skyrim, most likely. We will see, though. I want to get an update on where everybody is with their builds. Today was supposed to be the day where I did the first face cam stream, and then I just kinda quacked up my lighting. uh... Oh god, why do these all look so bad? I need to put up, I'm working on my stream overlay as well. I want to have something for super chats and stuff on the screen, and our member goal, that type of stuff. I think I'm just gonna do the purple bar on the bottom, but not moving, like I did in the past. I'm going to my neighborhood, though. Cutie Duck, I'll go take a look if you want to join up. Take a look at the Duckman's non-challenge but nice house. Yeah, slowly quack on. It happens. That's close. Alright, to quack or not to quack? It's the question. Okay. Okay. And you were able to fit in some landscaping? Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Oh. Row clean. You definitely got the look down. Yeah, I mean, that duck napping, that was the worst duck napping I think I've ever seen. How do I get in there? Quack? You gotta do a little bit of the side move. Narrow entryways. I like that. And you got the shower pan. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, it's the, you know, the Federal Bureau of Ducks, not the Federal Bureau of Llamas, you know. They had the wrong people on hand. Alright, we got a hill with some trees, we got a nice little creek. Try to make this look a little bit more natural. If possible. Next time USB Duck is on, you might want to take a look at their creek. There was just something to it that looked really, really good. Oh, welcome back to the Quack, Oozy Duck. Quack, quack, quack. A duck again. We're back up to 3 members. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, there's gonna be a lake. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's a good build. That's what happens when you actually put effort into something, you know? You end up with something nice instead of a quack house. And when you're done with it, you'll have an actual nice house to live in. You won't be needing to sell quack. Oh, is that a birch pine? Oh God. We had a crossbreed here. Oh, Big Back Duck took you out, Flaming Hot Cheeto. Okay. Yeah, Valentina Big Back Duck just whacked you out by a couple minutes. Okay, was there anything else I was supposed to look at? Oh, there's a basement on it, too? Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. I would do, I would just rebuild your main house. Keep this as a challenge a lot. Just for challenges. Once it's recorded and on the channel, you know, it's, you know, if you ever want to reference back to it, it's a video. So. Yeah. I mean, your new house, well, your the quack house, that's not really a quack house. It's pretty okay, but it's not like, I don't know, this is a special build in a good way, you know? Yeah. Quick look in here to see if you made any updates. Oh, no foreign languages in chat. English only. Yeah. No, exactly. You know, when you actually put effort to it and you... Yeah, well, if you would like to, after the competition, you could add more to it if you want it, you know, on the channel with a little bit more, that'd be okay. Yeah, I like this. I like the triple bed. Is this way of doing the tatami mats, is this actually how it happens, though? I couldn't imagine having so many of these kind of just sprawled out everywhere. I think it actually is. Are you able to reshape beds? I don't really think so. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. That actually looks really comfortable, though. Okay. Yeah, well, it's the... Yeah, well, you could copy the plot and then... have that one for the challenge and then... have one ready to be recorded. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, I didn't notice how small it was. It would not fit a full-size duck. I mean, barely. Yeah, you'd have to make, basic shape furniture. Just stick with this. Nobody's gonna say anything. I won't say anything. Yeah. What's my favorite song? I don't really have one. At the moment. Yeah, don't worry about it. You'd have to use really intense basic shapes, and you don't have, you know, you don't have to. Okay. Well, I'm gonna quack on out of here and move to what I was supposed to be streaming tonight. Well, it was gonna be Toontown if, Geese showed up, but... Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta pay for, like... You know, you gotta pay for it. One of the issues. But... Alright, let's load Skyrim up. Let's mute my audio. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know, I used to be... On the money, I used to be a little bit more, used to be a little bit more willing to spend, but then, working for 99k is pretty painful. Also, Takeo might show up tonight. I don't have any confirmation, though, but if Takeo does show up... I ain't no preppy duck. Oh. Oh, that's not that bad. I just... Yeah. My work level is not... what it needs to be yet. I don't know about that. I'm a duck. Nope. A duck whose stuff is out of position. There you go. Put the mic there. Make the duck a little bit larger. No, I did not ever kill a duck. I just picked up a duck a little too hard, and, just a little too hard, and, they got quacked. You know? You know that, like, short story where it's like the big mentally challenged guy and the, yeah? I was just petting him. That's it. How do I not remember the name of that? Then he, like, accidentally kills somebody, and then... I just pet it a little I just thought I was taking a feather, okay? I just thought I was getting a duck feather to make an arrow. Because that's, you know, duck feather arrows, or maybe, like, duck feather pillows, you know, something like that. I was just quacking. And, I don't know where I had a, you know, piece of duck meat in my inventory. You know, wasn't an active duck killing, it was a duck, misunderstanding. Yeah, a feather is not, it's just a little. Yeah. Just a feather. You know, ducks got a lot of feathers. They could spare one now and then, you know? Thankfully, it wasn't a duck with ducklings, because I don't even want to know what would happen. I don't even know what's going on here. Who are you? Bandit? Bandits. Nah. Duck jail is for, ducks who did something, you know, actually bad. I just borrowed a feather, and, I ended up borrowing a whole duck. Just a feather. What if I was low on feathers and I just needed to borrow one? You know, that's what happened. The federal duck inspectors. That'd be the Fish and Game Warden. Whole different type of law. Okay, yeah, I was just helping with, there was a pin feather that needed some, you know, guidance. Oh, no, ducks do replace their feathers. Feathers do get damaged and worn out. Yeah, I was just helping, and then it just turned into, I thought I was just, borrowing a broken feather to make an arrow or something, and then boom, 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 I got a duck in my inventory. Oh, no, you'll like this, you'll like this. There is a reason why I did it, alright? Watch. See? See? That's why I did it. Yep. Look. Look at that. We got a big duck that follows me around, alright? That's why it had to happen. Yeah. Yeah. You know, all y'all hating, duck discriminating, thinking that I'm a duck murderer, a duck hunter even. Yeah. It was a broken feather. It was a swan attack. Yeah. Probably. No duck discrimination, alright? That's, I am a llama discriminator, but I'm not a duck discriminator. Look at that, we got a swan right there. Is that a swan or is that a goose? We're going out. Swan. Oh, I got a swan feather. I wonder what happened to the rest of it. There any ducks? Where are the ducks at? Okay, I don't see any ducks, but, you know. Got the swan that did it. Nope. See? Would I do anything to this duck? No. Look, 2 ducks? A duck with ducklings? A whole duck family? Yeah, well what if a duck is just, floating up with their ducklings and then they get the peck? Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. Oh god. Quack, quack, quack. It happens. I don't even remember what I was doing. Wasn't I, like, joining... Oh. I needed to cast a spell to join Magic College, but I didn't have enough intelligence to cast the spell. But we're working on that, I think. Oh, when I got these fancy boots. Yeah, well, what if you're a duck quacking down a stream and you get a little bit too close and they give you the peck? Yeah. You getting there. Who are you?
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. The United Empire is better for everyone.
Yeah. Joining the Legion? Yeah. That's what I think about that. That's what I think about that. I mean, this isn't a duck, so it was okay. Yeah. Yeah, go join the Legion. Yeah. Could I possibly turn up the brightness? It's actually just this dark. It's this dark for me as well. I'm supposed to have a torch out, probably. I need a magic spell that does that for me. We'll buy that soon. Makes the lighting look better by making light more, pronounced. It looks really, really good during the daytime, though. Yep. Quack, quack, quack. The swan, the duck was just quacking down the creek, and, the swan went in for a peck. You know?
Halt. City's close by. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
You just gotta trust the system. You just got an ad that told you to use your brain. They're getting aggressive now. Yep. Building ain't cheap. That's why you gotta get your work level up. But yeah. They also gotta stay waterproof. No, pizza delivery doesn't matter. Oh, no, I know. Yeah, don't worry. That's how it works. I'm not an intentional duck murderer. I would never.
This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information.
I mean, somebody trying to join the enemy military walking down the road alone, you know.
What do you say now, Prometheus?
I mean, they're gonna get quacked.
Continue to trust in the strength
But
of our walls against the dragon. Next time, deal with.
Yeah. I mean, we go after swans.
It's in the most immediate danger.
That's a nice sword.
The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side.
Yeah, we're pro duck.
We should not.
We are okay with geese, but swans, they're violent.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
I don't know if I would say that necessarily, but that's you.
Not come. Let's go find.
What is Nord mail? Hello, demon duck. Be careful if you're mining the TNT.
Ringar.
That's pretty good armor.
I serve Jarl Falkreath.
Pet the duck? I could ride the duck, but I can't necessarily pet it. See? Oh. Yeah, so have I. Oh god, get off the duck before we get stuck. Quack, let me out. Alright. That's why you don't ride the duck. It doesn't really, work that well. Yeah, well, I was just on Bloxburg a little while ago. Oh, we have a 10k building challenge, a 10k max lot price challenge that we're looking at on Saturday.
Oh. Yes, well, when I say fetch, straight to the point.
I've already done this.
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow.
I did this yesterday.
Ah.
Yeah, you can have the Dragonstone.
Of Bleak Falls Barrow. You'll have to see. It seems this damnable. Take a look.
I have $200 to my name. Quack.
Your mind is the best weapon you have.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Okay, I'll put the poll up.
You should come too.
A dragon?
What?
How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I take
Yeah.
it more seriously.
Not now.
Not now. You called me up here. You're gonna get robbed now. Whack. I don't know about that. There's something about it that bothers me, honestly. Like, the way that it moves, the way that it, like,
So,
hasn't been quacking a whole lot lately. I don't even know where it went. I might need to respawn it. Oh, no, there it is.
From the college in winter.
Just pecking the ground randomly? I don't know.
Food coming from the south,
Look, there's something a little wrong with him.
faster than anything I've ever seen.
what's it soon? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord.
Oh,
Just
first
circled
dragon
overhead
fight.
when I left.
Quack, quack.
I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me for sure.
Jarl Balgruuf is waiting.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here.
Oh, also,
Head
quack
down
the
to
like
barracks
button.
For some food and rest.
Yeah, I don't think it's cute, personally.
Ireland, you
But I
better
would
gather
choose
some
if I could.
guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my.
Can't vote on my own polls.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time. I want you. You survive. But I have. And please.
Okay, thank
accept
you.
This gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see.
Hide bracers of archery. Really?
Can't afford to risk both.
No, that wasn't an oops. I don't think it's cute, personally. I think it's, technically, it's, summoned from, like, the demon realm, so it's a demon duck. It's creepy, and it's a demon duck. And the only reason why I'm having it follow me is because it's a duck. But it is a duck. So. That's not true. Not everything is cute. Okay, after this dragon fight, I can finally get into Magic College. They need a whole hive of them, though. Duck. It is. I mean, I completely agree with that as somebody who is very pro-duck. Ugh. Knowing that it's a demon duck makes it even worse, to be honest.
No sign
Oh,
of
look
any
at that
dragon
lighting.
right now, but it sure looks like we've been here. I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking
I think
around.
I'm gonna put him away when I can. I'm gonna let him fight the dragon. I don't know if I want to say that one word. I know Cheeto likes to, can't trust Cheeto on some things sometimes.
Let's save us. Here he comes again.
I'll show everybody on stream. What? Why is that so small? What a toad. Yeah, I've seen the fish with the clear head. Oh god, that's how they have their babies? Oh no. I'm not showing that. Oh god. That's a goblin shark right there if you haven't seen one before.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Every arrow count. Do I have a bow? I do not. That was cute. Yeah, that's cute. Swordfish. Very cute. I'm not doing any damage. Quack. Well, it's okay to have a different definition of cute than everybody else, you know? You like what you like. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Alright, I can't do any damage to this dragon. My duck is not helping. Oh, I'm sorry, duck. You know what? I'm sorry, but this is gonna be the first and last time I'm killing a duck. Please! You see it go back to the demon realm when I killed it, though? Sometimes you gotta do that if the duck is a demon. Holy damage. Yeah, I sent that demon duck back to where it belongs. Wasn't a duck, it was a demon. Yeah, no. Do you see it flashed away into a different dimension? It's a demon duck. No, it's a demon shaped like a duck. Did you see those unblinking evil eyes and those flat feathers? I don't trust it. Can't have a duck you don't trust. Nah, it's okay. I'm well versed in duck law, and that was a demon, not a duck. Don't worry, I can yell really loud. Yeah, it was a skinwalker duck. I didn't see any... There was no movement. There's not even a body. It went back to duck hell. I don't know, if y'all like demon ducks, you know, I'm a little concerned. Demon ducks are dangerous.
Already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
It's not a real duck.
All we ask
Yeah, that's true. Demon duck is also a demon duck. I can't even remember if we go to the realm of the demons. Nope, it's a demon duck. It's not actually a duck, it's just a demon shaped like a duck. Like a demon with painted on duck. I mean, I don't want to bring it back, but I could. I had to make the call. I had to quack him down. Back to where he belongs.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting.
So what happened at the watchtower? I knew I could count on Irileth.
Okay.
Dragon.
I got the power of the dragon.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were
Dragon
summoned.
duck.
You heard the summons.
I cast fear now.
What else could it
I
be?
serve Jarl Balgruuf.
Again. Looks like we're going to magic college. I would say we're going to Duckworts, but that just doesn't sound right. Give me a second. There you go. There's a yawning frog. You needed to see that. It is pretty cute. I'll give you that. First one I can agree on.
You're the best. Can you be my pal?
No, I froze. You alt tab, it like blocks everything up. Yeah, we gotta make some potions, we gotta sell the potions.
Just about everybody in
You gotta buy the stuff, you gotta level up.
here. Questions. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, potions on my shelves. Browse to your
Okay, situation avoided there. See, we got the swan feather. Now we don't.
I offer remedies for ailments both and rare. Do
Okay.
if I can be of service.
You don't care about the duck now? Yeah, well that duck was...
The ataxia. Pardon me, but do I... So you're interested in my potions?
That was a
and
bad duck.
ingredients?
You know, can't trust a demon duck like that.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Why am I getting yelled at? Good evening. Oh. Yeah, it was a cute frog. An actual cute frog.
Everything.
Yes, please, talk to me. If everything's for sale, let me sell stuff.
I call them treasures.
I just sold my only fishing rod. Quack. So, the salmon... No, Cheetos isn't the top rep. Should be, at least. Cheetos, were you not in the top rep?
Let me know. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
So expensive. I really need that, too. Oh, God. Everything's so expensive.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying.
Oh, that's true. What? I don't know. That does happen sometimes. Your rep should be unchanged, yeah. Oh, you have the same rep as Big Back Duck at this current moment. That's why. Oh, I gotta change something on YouTube real quick. Yeah, that's a weird glitch. I haven't really... I think we have seen that in the past, but it's rare for that to actually come up. Where do I change the game? Where do we go? Yeah, well, let's see what happens when you have a little bit more. Do snakes yawn? I don't know. You're gonna have to look that one up yourself. I know my duck knowledge. Only one thing I did not want to know about ducks. And Right-Wing Duck taught me about it, sadly. Quack.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragon Ball.
Watch out, eating ice is not good for your teeth. And your teeth are very hard to replace.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a
Yeah, it was not needed knowledge, it was disturbing knowledge. Oh, I thought she was about to roast me. What happened? See, she hit me with the light so I could see. What a nice, this is a quality education. It's info that needs to not be talked about. A certain name of a certain duck variety. You know, we don't need to talk about it.
I believe I've made myself welcome. Another new... Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them... I'll give you a brief tour.
Yeah, who doesn't love microplastic?
Are you ready to begin? Wonderful.
Oh,
Please follow...
they gave me a hood.
Yes. And don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim
Getting
for years.
a good education here.
Here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities are...
Personally, I used to chew gum a lot, but
Thus, I run the day-to-day
please don't chew
operations.
plastic.
Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords.
That's true.
We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Realistically, it's not that bad, though. It just is what it is. There's another duck fact I really didn't want to know about either, but the one that I think Lefty thinks I'm thinking about is, yeah. I don't like the way sugar gum feels, but, like, sugar-free mint gum, very nice. Start chewing it while I stream. I'd
After
probably
I
be a
finish
better
showing you
streamer.
the grounds, we can talk.
Yeah, I like the mint. You know,
Our newest members are
take any
housed
longer?
in the Hall of Attainment.
Okay.
I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Alright, we're gonna rob this place. I think I have a room here, though. Yeah. Oh, nice. They gave me 3 starter skulls. Appreciate it. Some ectoplasm. My own bed, 3 skulls and some ectoplasm? Wow. Yeah,
Now I'll
I
show
hope
you
we're talking about gum.
You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly.
Whack.
This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. But please try and be considerate of others.
Feel an apple.
Let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
I feel like it helps me focus. What I need for streams when I just like quack out. Need a pack of gum with me. Alright, you got any human skulls or like, oh, you have a dagger? Do you have like any enchanted items I could steal? Yeah, you know, I'm just on a duck robbery. Yeah, before I quit streaming on Twitch, I was going to be shooting a gong every time somebody gifted subs, but you can't have any sort of firearm on live streams on either Twitch or YouTube. Or it's, they instantly take your stream down and give you a community strike. Hello, geese. What happened to the face reveal? Honestly, right now it's lighting.
I'm working on some very important research.
I'm fighting the lighting. A Nerf gun, but that's not as fun. Nerf gun was not going to give me the ba-ding noise I wanted. I was going to shoot like a pellet gun at a gong that I still have hanging up. Yeah, it is excuses. Because I want it to be right. You know, you gotta do things right instead of, you know, doing them.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed.
You do understand that you have to light a camera, because of how a camera works. You kind of have to be able to see the subject properly, right? You gonna look up on Google that you don't need lighting for a camera? No, it's setting. I do have lights. It's about setting them up.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new
Yeah.
apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
The duck is I used to do a lot of skeet shooting and, that type of stuff. Not in this state, though. Too annoying. Righty, lighting for cameras is not as simple as putting on the ceiling light. I have nice equipment that requires you to actually set stuff up in a professional way. So you have to have different angles of light, you need to light different things properly.
It can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we
You can't just flick a light on. I have 3 different light sources.
couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly
Yeah.
possess some inherent natural ability.
Do I not sound like I'm on a high-quality microphone?
What I'm talking about is true control.
With high-quality sound cancellation so you don't hear
Years,
things?
if not decades of
I am.
study.
Well, let's see if you're showing back up again.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
As you notice, I'm not on a gaming
This is exactly
headset.
what I'm talking about. Eagerness must
You
be
cannot hear the background.
or
Unless it's while I'm talking,
But we've only just arrived here. You've
because
no
the
idea
gate
what
is
the
automatically shut when I'm done talking.
To show you what we can do.
You've been quiet so far.
There's no way to eliminate that. Yeah, I do a lot to actually... You can hear the colors? Yeah.
Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions.
Trust me, I'm working on it. I have 5 different types of light bulbs around me, and I have this new mini light bulb, which is like...
Just give it a chance. What's the worst that can
really
happen?
bad, honestly, and I'm not
All right,
happy with
let's
it, but it was
settle
cheap, so...
I suppose we can try something practical.
If you go to other streamers, a lot of people do not put any effort into presentation. They'll have, like, the junkiest mic. They'll have, you know...
We'll see if you can successfully use it.
I try.
All right.
Righty, you missed out on a Bloxburg building competition yesterday.
Are you all familiar with ward spells?
Best stream in a very long time.
That's all right. I can teach. Now, if you'll just stand right over there.
Oh my
I'll
God.
cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please. Just up.
You could still join up. It's a 10K plot limit. It just has to be livable and usable.
Now, cast the
It
ward
starts
spell.
on Saturday, but we were going around looking at all different things. This was fun. It was a way to make a Bloxburg stream work, is the best way to explain it. Alright, we got a word.
Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this
Kinda
is
cool.
an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue.
Yeah, so currently it's me trying to figure out lighting, and once that's figured out,
Practicing with wards, please.
can you make me an edit? I don't know what it would be.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various
$5 million, but you have to eat a duck.
The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sodom.
I think the duck would have to take one for the team, but I'd get a whole pond
I suggest we meet there in a few hours and
and
see
treat
what awaits us.
several ducks very well.
That's all for now. Thank you.
What do you mean? I wish it was, if I wasn't such a brokey duck. Every little thing is so expensive when you're buying good equipment. I have a negative, you know, I don't even want to talk about how much I've had to spend on this project in total.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
I don't really know what you mean by that, but if it's a cap cut template or whatever, just don't worry about it. That's something that really bothers me, by the way. I heard a lot of, I see a lot of people, they call themselves like editors who make edits, and then they literally just use a cap cut template of somebody else's content. Dude, look at this edit. Yeah, dude, it's so cool. Look at my Sigma edit. Sigma duck, and it's just like a literal cap cut template. What's a template? It's just a thing that, why am I... Oh, God. Duck, you gotta put some robes back on. Yeah. Well, you can use CapCut.
Come to Dragon's Reach.
I think it's okay for a mobile phone operator. Or a mobile phone editing thing. That's okay. But when you use a CapCut template and try to pass it off as, like...
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Oh, yeah. If you need to edit on mobile, I'm not a hater of CapCut. I just hate when people use, like, CapCut templates and then, like, try to pull it off as, they made this awesome Sigma anime edit, and it's just, like... straight up stolen. Come on. Alright, do we got the moonstone on? Oh, we got the moonstone on. Yeah, I would just use Do you have access to... Do you have access to a computer with a graphics card?
We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
If you have access to a computer with a graphics card or a Mac, I would highly recommend learning how to use DaVinci Resolve. It's free, and the quality is amazing.
The Jarl
Good.
has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve
You know what? Follow me, Lydia.
Lead the way.
Alright, we got Lydia. Yeah.
And deserve our praise to good, for we are one.
Alright, what next? What did the magic want me to do? Oh, we have to go do a dungeon of some sort. Do we have a level up? No.
Blacksmith in Skyrim.
Why can't I say Sigma, by the way? Why can't a duck say Sigma? Quack, quack, quack. That's the question. Alright, quack, quack, quack. Wait. Gonna go to sleep at... Oh my god, I get distracted by chat and I get quacked every time. Brain rot in a horizontal stream? True. Oh, I'm all the way back here. It is brain rot. Not always. You going to bed at 5:30? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Good night. How did you... have you guys not seen... Oh, I guess the non-members haven't seen that I have a literal, on my wall, I built a customized monitor that I wrote some software for that shows me my YouTube views, my YouTube subs, the weather, and the time all across the globe. Yeah, I have a global clock on my screen. Like, I could tell you it's 1:30 a.m. in the UK right now. It's 4:30 in Moscow, it's 8:30 in Vietnam, it's 12:30 in Australia. What is my IQ? I don't know. I haven't been tested in a while.
And here we are. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside.
Nope. Members exclusive content, sorry to say.
I'm not so sure we'll be here.
Yes, it's 12:02 by you, and you're in a weird time zone. I have that up on my board. I call it Central Australia, but...
Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Southall.
Yeah. The good stuff, the exclusive stuff. Well, I hope we get somebody who gifts memberships again. I just don't even know. People just disappear.
Are there any questions before we begin? Any enchant? Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do?
Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen.
Why don't you search for
I would have to get that custom made. And the minimum order quantity on something like that is 1,200 pairs, so... No. It is so dark.
going to take forever. What? Ah, yeah. I've only
Wasn't I
looked
supposed to
for-
get the light
Be
magic?
careful, all right? We
Oof.
don't want to damage anything. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
Yeah. Okay, random ring. Enchanted ring. No, Righty was literally the first. Righty was known as Test Duck back in the day, and a couple other things. Righty used to kind of just spam test. That was Righty's thing.
See that? Some kind of reservoir.
Yes.
You and the wall.
Righty is the first duck. However, Righty stopped showing up for like a couple months after the initial streams. Came back. So. Yeah, well, I used to need somebody to test things. He just went a little too crazy. Can I open this with magic too? Ooh.
Highly unusual and very interesting.
Okay. Righty is a OG duck. One of the first. If not the first duck.
Why in the world?
I think you are actually the first duck, Righty. I went back and I checked.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
It was you, and then it was Waffles a few days later, but Waffles is no longer with us. Yeah, that's true. You were spamming out my chat very badly. No, Waffles was not the first duck. You were technically the first duck. Waffles is the second duck.
Is everything all right?
Well, Waffles, like, changed their name to Helldivers or something, and then, I don't know, I dropped them off the list. Oh, it was a lot worse than that on the spam.
What in the world was that racket?
What am I doing, 12 deer? Oh.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped.
Chain of event?
Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing.
Oh, God.
Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead.
No, I think I have slow mode on.
This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster.
Hold up, I gotta fix something in the background.
Take great care.
Yeah, it was a lot of testing. It was like the whole screen was test.
What just happened?
However, Test Duck did do a good job sometimes of testing stuff out of the screen when it needed to be done. But it was getting to be excessive.
And no one's seen any of their order in a long
And it was
time.
flushing out my ability to see people in chat.
Please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? Until next time.
I mean, you could be a Quack Duck. Are you hosting something at the brewery for Goose Day? Because Rubber Duck Day is on the... It's the 13th, right?
This is simply fascinating.
On the 13th, we're having a Duck Day. Oh, Goose Day is a day to eat goose? Okay. I mean... Let's have a Goose Day celebration. We gotta take it back. That's a lot. Ooh! Ooh! Well, Goose Day is the day of eating goose.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before.
Quacking geese is a duck.
This bears closer inspection. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before.
Yeah, righty. Somebody had a, that giant duck on their wall as a picture yesterday in the challenge. Yeah. Oh my god, flaming hot Cheeto duck. Wow. That's duck discrimination. Oh! Read the chat, get quacked. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Eat the flowers, duck. I didn't see the frickin' fire rune. Oh, that's a... Flamin' hot Cheeto, duck discrimination, taking somebody else's profile picture. We're gonna have an Ivan Bean situation, and that didn't end too well last time. Wow, it's a lot easier with Lydia. Oh, you don't wanna challenge that, Geese. More technically inclined duck could. Engraved skull. Oh, we take it. Oh, rusty water pipe. I wonder what that could be. Quack. Mm-hmm. What's the bean incident? Well... So, somebody named Ivan, who is Peppermint Duck, who hasn't shown up very much lately. And somebody named Beans, they both changed their name to Ivan and fought about it for like a month. And tried to impersonate each other. It was interesting. Yes. And then Beans turned into Duck and Beans, and I was just I can't have that. Implying that it's chunks of duck in there, you know, that's just... It's too much. I'm in danger. Oh. It's actually fine. Boom. Really, what do I wanna... I might want to put a skill point into enchanting. Enchanting is ridiculously powerful. There we go. Enchanting will eventually allow me to, never die. Or never run out of mana, at least. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah. Waffles was one of the goats, but... just Roblox gets boring, and then I went into the MM2 era, and that lost Waffles. MM2 era was brutal. Yeah, duck dinner. I think it would only be Waffles. Maybe Flaming Hot Cheeto? Ooh, he's tanky. Yell at him a little bit. So we broke his arm. Break his legs? Maybe. Yeah, Rat tried to get me banned, and... tried to get me banned and tried to get me to play a lot of block spruits. Jesus. The double. Oh, this week I might start the education streams where I'm working on learning how to properly use Roblox. If anybody else wants to start that with me and join up on the game development, we need people. What? Censorship or central government? What? What is that? Oh. Oh. Okay, so that affects... that turns that. This turns those. This turns these two? Wait, this turns everything. What? Okay. Oh. Okay. Puzzle solved. That's just what happens when you're a duck on top of it, you know? You solve the puzzle without even thinking about it. It just happens. Okay. Ooh. Kinda saw that and avoided it purposely and then just ran over it. Yep. That's what a duck would do. Alright. Oh, we have a really annoying fight. There's Magnus and there's... oh. Thought that was Magnus. That's Yurik. Oh. I don't really remember how you fight this guy. I think you gotta hit him. No. Alright, so he's resisting that. No. Dance my cares away. Oh. Wow, Lydia just does not... she doesn't care. She doesn't care. I'm so quacked out. At about 9? This is Skyrim. I'm thinking about maybe switching to Toontown, though, if you're feeling it, Geese.
This is simply... I have no... I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabo Saran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Yeah, better let me keep this staff. Yeah. I'm just very quacked out right now, honestly. You know, I think I know why I'm quacked out. But I'm gonna end this for here. I'm gonna end this for now, and I'm gonna go pop up on something else in a few minutes. I gotta get up, I gotta quack a little bit, and I gotta drink some caffeinated beverage. That does sound nice. I might eat something too. I think that's probably one of my issues. Alright. Right, Quack. Maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Yeah. Okay, it's not letting me end the stream. Negative Quack.